I have respect for the individuals that are in the pornography industry, not because they're degrading women or anything like that, but because that's their field. Them credit for being able to have a job and make money and stimulate the economy that way.
Sex sells, bitch.
Sex sells. That's me.
That's against me.
So it's not within the confines of marriage.
Erika Kirk is reportedly in full panic mode right now after old footage of her publicly praising women in the adult film industry started trending hard online again. And people are watching that clip with their jaws on the floor, because this is the exact same Erika Kirk who now positions herself as the gold standard of conservative Christian values. The same woman constantly speaking about morality, faith, traditional family structure, and the importance of protecting those beliefs in modern culture. So, when this old footage resurfaced, the confusion online was immediate and loud. What makes it even more striking is the timing of when that clip was recorded. This was around the period Erika was competing in the Miss Arizona pageant, years before she ever became Mrs. Charlie Kirk.
In general, that's a tough one. I'd really have to say that we live in a free country, so if you want to watch it, turn on your pay-per-view. If not, then why don't you turn on something else that's a little bit more G-rated?
And that context matters. Because back during those pageant years, there were already whispers circulating about how certain modeling and pageant circles reportedly operated behind the scenes. Online discussions have pointed to how some individuals connected to Jeffrey Epstein were reportedly first approached through modeling agencies and talent recruitment pipelines. To be absolutely clear, none of that has ever been proven in any direct connection to Erika or the specific pageant she participated in. But with this old clip back in circulation, people online have started pulling those old conversations back into the spotlight and asking serious questions about what those circles actually looked like during that era. So, the internet is doing what it does best right now, connecting dots at full speed. Let's get into exactly what people found.
I wish that I could sit in front of a mirror or a makeup mirror in general and spend more than just 20 minutes to a half hour looking at.
The clip generating the most heat comes from an old Miss Arizona interview where Erika was asked directly about the adult film industry. And instead of responding the way most people associated with today's conservative movement would, with clear moral opposition, she said something that stopped viewers cold. In the interview, Erika said, "I have respect for the individuals that are in the pornography industry." That single line has been copied, clipped, and shared across every platform because the contrast between that statement and the public persona she projects today is almost impossible to reconcile at face value. People are placing that version of Erika side by side with the version delivering speeches about faith and family values. And the gap between the two is generating enormous online debate.
Erika Kirk was in a music video called She's My Kinda Crazy. Let's watch it.
She also spoke in that same interview about topics like legalization of certain industries, which again caught people completely off guard given the firm conservative identity she's built her entire post-Charlie public presence around. Now, to be fair and accurate, on that clip is approximately 14 years old. People genuinely do evolve over time, and at that point in her life, Erika had no connection to the conservative political world and was not yet involved with Charlie Kirk in any capacity. That context is important and deserves to be stated clearly. But the internet rarely stops at people change, and once those clips started trending, the comment sections immediately went into overdrive. One viewer wrote, "If Charlie Kirk had watched this, I would like to believe that this woman would not have become Mrs. Charlie Kirk. But what she said goes against everything Charlie believed in." Another person pushed the conversation into even deeper territory, pointing out that older generations within Christian communities historically viewed modeling itself with deep suspicion.
Give them cleavage? People want cleavage. Showcase it.
Sex sells, bitch.
Sex sells. That's me.
That's against me.
So it's not within the confines of marriage.
Arguing that before mainstream media normalized it, modeling occupied a cultural space uncomfortably close to industries many faith communities actively condemned. Comments like that sent the discussion spinning in entirely new directions, because suddenly people weren't just analyzing the interview clip in isolation. They started digging into Erika's entire history before politics. And once they started digging, more old footage kept surfacing with almost every passing day. Which raises a question that's becoming harder to ignore. How much about Erika Kirk's life, before she entered conservative political circles, did anyone actually know? Because since she stepped into the public spotlight following Charlie Kirk's passing, it feels like a new piece of her past resurfaces almost every week. and each piece looks notably different from the carefully constructed image she presents today.
Wait. Is that... There's no way. Wow.
One clip that started making the rounds again was an old audition tape she filmed for the reality competition show The Amazing Race. And watching that tape, you genuinely have to double-check that you're looking at the same person. The Erika in that footage is playful, high energy, openly flirtatious with the camera, almost completely unrecognizable compared to the composed. A faith-forward political figure most people know her as today. At one point in the audition, she delivers a line that caught renewed attention the moment the clip resurfaced. She says simply, "Sex sells." Now that phrase has been used in marketing and entertainment conversations for decades without controversy. But because of the other clips circulating at exactly the same time, some people online began speculating whether Erika's earlier career in modeling and media entertainment had connections to industries that extended beyond what the public had previously understood. Again, no evidence has emerged to support those specific claims, but the speculation grew significantly once the interview clip went viral and additional footage kept appearing. Then another resurfaced video added a completely different dimension to the conversation.
What about the guys you dated before Charlie?
I was here for 5 years. I never dated here because I saw vicariously through my roommate how terrible it was.
You were proposed to by Charlie in 2020. You started dating him in 2018. And 3 years before that, you were dating this guy, Tyler Massey. I mean, you guys would do couples photo shoots. This is still online.
Young people discovered that Erika appeared in a 2012 country music video for Emerson Drive's song She's My Kind of Crazy. In the video, Erika plays the romantic lead, the love interest, and the styling choices throughout are about as far from her current public image as you can get. In one scene, she's in short denim cutoffs and a cropped pink top that revealed a lower back tattoo, 2 butterflies, visible clearly on camera. In other scenes, she's in sparkly fitted tops, tight pants, tall wedge heels, acting flirtatiously with the male lead throughout. There's even a moment where the two share a kiss on screen. Now, none of that is remotely unusual for a music video. Performers play characters, wardrobe is chosen by directors, and romantic storylines are completely standard in the genre. That context matters. But because people are actively comparing every piece of archived footage to the identity Erika presents today, the contrast itself is what's driving the clip to keep spreading. And the visual distance between that 2012 music video and her current stage presence delivering speeches about traditional Christian values is significant enough that even people with no interest in political drama are doing a double take. It didn't stop there either.
I think women, for looking for their future spouse, needs to hone in on the fact, is he going to lead you closer to Christ or further?
Critics online also surfaced a claim that Erika once stated publicly she went 5 full years without dating anyone before marrying Charlie, presenting herself as someone who had stepped away from romantic pursuits entirely before their relationship began. But when people started looking more carefully into her documented past relationships and public appearances during that same window, they found reports and evidence suggesting multiple relationships existed during that exact period, which added another layer of debate about the consistency of the personal narrative she's been presenting publicly. Then came a discovery that genuinely surprised a completely different group of people: Bravo fans. Regular viewers of the network's reality programming noticed that Erika had actually appeared on Summer House during Season 3. Cast member Carl Radke arranged a date between Erika and housemate Jordan Roy, someone who was publicly open about his Christian faith. On camera, Radke described Erika as beautiful and religious.
What do you miss most? How are his parents doing? Because his parents are private. We saw them for the first time at the funeral.
Yes.
You did such a beautiful job there. How are all of y'all doing? You talk a little bit about the kids, but how's your mom doing? I mean, I know she's devastated for you.
My mom is, Charlie and my mom, well, Charlie's family's there. Everyone's hanging in there. We're doing the best to be expected. My mom and Charlie, they were best friends. I would always say that Charlie was her favorite child. But the thing that was so special about our Sabbath dinners was that it wasn't about religious protocol.
The date went well by all appearances, and at one point, Erika told Jordan he was a bright light in a very dark place. It was a warm, genuine-seeming interaction. But for people who had only ever encountered Erika Kirk through the lens of conservative political media, the Summer House appearance landed like a revelation because it confirmed that Erika had been actively present in mainstream entertainment and reality television spaces that most of her current audience had no idea she'd ever occupied. And that detail feeds directly into the bigger pattern people are now assembling. Between pageant competitions, modeling work, music video appearances, reality television, audition tapes, and now a full-scale political media presence, it genuinely feels like Erika Kirk has lived several entirely distinct public lives, each one packaged differently for a completely different audience. Some critics online are arguing that what all these resurfaced clips collectively reveal isn't just an evolution in beliefs or values, it's a series of deliberately constructed identities, each one tailored to fit whatever room she was trying to enter at that particular moment in her career. That argument is exactly what makes every new clip feel like such an event when it surfaces. Because people aren't just watching old footage out of idle curiosity, they're trying to understand which version of Erika Kirk is the real one, and whether the woman now positioning herself as the faithful guardian of Charlie Kirk's legacy and the conservative movement he built is continuous with any of the previous versions that keep emerging from the archive. Some commentators have gone further, arguing that the speed and confidence with which Erika moved into the public spotlight immediately following Charlie's passing, the interviews, the speaking engagements, the media appearances, the platform building, suggests someone who had been preparing for exactly this kind of moment for a very long time. Others push back firmly, saying she is simply continuing the work her husband dedicated his life to, and that scrutinizing her past is an unfair distraction from that mission. Both arguments have supporters, but the clips keep coming regardless of which side people land on. Because here's the reality of the situation. Every time the internet starts a new round of digging into Erika Kirk's history, something previously unseen tends to surface. A new audition tape, another appearance nobody knew about, another interview where the version of Erika on camera looks and sounds nothing like the version giving speeches at conservative events today. And each time something new appears, the same central question gets louder. How much of Erika Kirk's past does the public actually know? And how much has been carefully managed to stay out of frame? With more old footage appearing almost weekly, and with Erika maintaining a highly visible media presence since Charlie's passing, this conversation shows absolutely no signs of losing momentum. If anything, it appears to be accelerating. And if the pattern of the past several months holds, the next surprising clip is probably already out there somewhere, just waiting for someone to find it.